Hi, Shalom. We'll start out with giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. Another walk and talk through the Spirit. Lord willing, this lesson may be edifying. I want to start out the book of Isaiah, chapter 24, verse 4. It says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. And under the rule of this devil, which is Esau Edom, the state of the earth has been completely destroyed. The mindset of the people have been completely destroyed. That's why the scripture says, gross darkness covereth the people, because it is under the rulership of Esau Edom, who do not care about your health, who do not care about your spirituality, because he's not a spiritual person. He's a carnal-minded person. That's why everything he pushes is to be, the workings of the flesh and not the spirit. So once again, he cares nothing about your health. He has no beneficial care about your well-being. Neither does he have care of the earth. Because if he did, he would watch how he operated in the earth. Even to the point of dealing with, far as we mentioned, dealing with the whole satanic holiday, Christmas. This devil makes it his priority to cut millions of fir trees down, which they use the fir tree as Christmas trees, just as they did in the ancient Roman Empire. And like we always mention, America, Babylon the Great is Rome 2.0. But see, when you do things like that, when you cut down particular trees, or if you cut down too much of a particular tree, there's a thing called an ecosystem, all right? There's an order ran upon the planet Earth naturally that the Heavenly Father have set up. And when you destroy that natural order, there becomes a domino effect, right? Now, that's the same thing if you over hunt something. The same thing if you over plow, the land too much, or if you don't give the land any rest. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why you go into the scriptures. There's a thing called the land Sabbath. Salakia, all these different things written in the scriptures is the way of life, is the standard of how things should be in a natural order, and the world will be in its beauty if followed. But see, this devil can't even do that. But can't really be mad at him because he's being himself. His natural order was to be the wicked, as is mentioned in the book of Jeremiah. It talks about can an Ethiopian change his skin? Can a leopard change his spots? Can an individual do good that is accustomed to do evil? Roughly paraphrasing. See, he can't do good because he's accustomed. He was set up to do evil, so that's why he's doing the evil things of the earth. That's why we nicknamed him and coined him Evil E. But getting back to it. Everything is out of its course. And the curse of the earth is Esau Edom. All right? The earth literally is under devastation, or being devastated by the hand of Esau Edom. By his rulership, by his mentality. And the people are following, right in the hole with him. The 2/3, of course. The 2/3. But what really sparked my this lesson through the Spirit was that so I end up taking a walk to work this morning, and mind you, it's late December, and it's 51 degrees. It's warm. I got my hoodie open, walking. Even though you do start to get a little bit warmer when you walk, but man, I remember a few years back. I remember there was times where in December, you had your few days where it was like, this is awkward. It's warm. right? But it been like this a little too much lately of being in the high 40s and high 50s. And we're in December when we're up north, okay? So these are our winter months. It don't feel like winter. People are coming outside with little jackets to no jacket in late December. This is not normal, right? So with the course of everything being thrown off, you have things like this, and you have the disruption of the earth, right? That's why the weather patterns is changing, you know, and things of that sort. Okay. The animals changing their places. Matter of fact, let's see if we can get that. Change of places. You know, different animals are inhabiting, you know, habitats that they never inhabited before. You know, and it's due to a lot of Eve's bullshit of him, you know, destroying their habitat, you know, with different chemicals and, you know, or maybe killing off, you know, their prey and things of that sort. Yeah, all that has to do with it, but it still goes back to the hand of Esau. You know, it still goes back to him. You know, there's certain creatures that flock to one part of the earth during certain seasons, but now shit, they don't know which way to go because the weather is effed up. You know, even though they got a better sense, you know, than humans at this point, so to speak, because they, you know, they're more in tune with the earth. You know, but even they throwing off. You think by some chance that, you know, fowls are dropping out of the skies by the thousands for no reason? You think creatures of the land are just dropping dead by the thousands for no reason? You think creatures of the sea are just washing up on shores and rivers and lakes, oceans, you know, by no reason? No, because they're speaking, you know, it's the earth speaking, it's the creature speaking. You know, they sick and tired. Just as the people sick and tired. I'm telling you, if they can speak, they would speak. You know, I mean, they are speaking in their own way. All right, but I'm talking about if they can speak in the way we can speak. You know, a dolphin jump out the water and tell you what the hell is going on. You know what I'm saying? All right, so the book of 2 Ezra chapter 5 verse 8, it says, Then there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be often sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. And are we not seeing this? Are we not seeing animals in particular places that they never have ever been in before? Are we not seeing animals change their the things that they eat? You know, there's different plant-based animals, so to speak. I think they're called herbivores. You know, eating meat, and we have seen different videos of this. You know, eating meat. You're like, yo, they never ate meat before. Why are they eating meat? Because there's confusion in the land. And this is all because of Esau. You know? Complete confusion in the land. And it's not even just upon the animals. It's upon the people as well. All right? And menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. That's why we're seeing these little brute beasts, these little Chucky dolls running around doing all manners of mayhem. You know? Because they brought forth a bunch of monsters. Now, it's the book of Proverbs. Chapter 29, verse 2, it says, When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. So this is another clue of how you know the righteous are not in authority. Right? Who's in authority? Esau. That's what the scripture said in the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the face of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? You see what I'm saying? So the wicked is the pure rule. This is why you see people in the mourning state. This is why you see people, you know, dealing with depression, you know, at mass levels, dealing with anxiety, dealing with stress. You know, that's why the suicide, you know, suicide rate has went up as well. Because people are sick and tired, you know, under the hand of this devil. You can't win. And it's a rat race every day. On top of you doing stuff that you hate to do. On top of everything, every other bullshit that you got to deal that he has placed in front of you. And things are just going to get much worse. All right, but us in the faith, we got to hold on, man. Shit. So let's go back to the book of Isaiah. Chapter 24. So we're going to start at verse 6. It says, therefore have the accursed devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. The wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. So the people that had, some type of merry-hearted spirit left in them, that's completely ceasing. We just witnessed it this Christmas. A lot of people, noticed. They said, "Look, we're not in the Christmas spirit. How can we be? We're mourning. We're through. We could barely get back." And see, you know what else happened? A lot of people have put themselves in a bind by fall on that folly day and just made their situation a lot worse just to put a smile on their kid's face. You know what I mean? People will have no clue what to expect what's coming in 2024. And we know the squeeze is getting tighter. Inflation's going to get higher. Look, it's not going well for Babylon the Great. We are witnessing Babylon the Great circle the drain. All right, this is what we are witnessing. It says, the mirth of the tabret ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be better to them that drink it. And usually, wine and music and these things go together to be in a happy spirit, to be in a festivity spirit. To be merry-hearted, to celebrate. The times of celebrations is over. How can you celebrate when you live in paycheck to paycheck? How can you enjoy yourself? You barely got time for yourself. You barely got time to spend. You barely have time to spend with your children. You at work half of the day. You think. Let's just think about a person that's doing a 40-hour work week, right? And we don't. Unless you can add the travel time to it as well. You out of your house for about depending on your travel time. Let's say average 10 hours a day. 10 hours a day. You feel what I'm saying? So let's say you gotta be at work at. Some people gotta be at work at 6, 7, 8, 9, however it may be. But just let's do the math, right? You gotta be at work at. You do a 9 to 5. You gotta be at work at 9. To be at work at 9, depending on your travel time, you want to get up at 7. Get yourself together. If you got kids, you got to get their stuff together, get them ready for school, but you want to be out the door. Say if you got an hour travel time, you want to be out the door by, 7:45. So you should get up at 6:45. You know what I'm saying? To give yourself that hour time. Leave the house at 7:45. You go sit in traffic for about an hour. You hope you don't, but now it's 8:45. But see, now you only got a 15-minute window gap to get in work, or you're going to be late. And you will get penalized if you're late. So you maybe should wake up at 6:30. You see what I'm saying? But now you get off at 5. You got to sit in traffic, and there's more traffic at the end of that day because everybody's going home. So you might not get home till 6:30. Look, man, you gone for fucking 12 hours right there. Then you got to come home and do household necessities or whatever the case may be, do homework with the kids, however the situation may go for you. By the time you look up, it is 9 o'clock, 9:30. Hopefully dinner is done by then so the kids can eat and get ready to lay down. And then you repeat the same fucking cycle, man. I mean, this is ridiculous. On top of, you're going out the house 13 hours out the day. Right? You're only in the house, to cook, bathe, and sleep for about those 7 hours, roughly, and you're paying this high-ass electricity bill, this high-ass gas bill, maybe a decent water bill, depending on how much you use. Rent, rent or mortgage, just to be in your house for 7-8 hours a day. Throughout the weekdays. Most time you get to spend at home is, if you work Monday through Fridays, a Saturday and Sunday, and that's if you don't gotta work a Saturday and Sunday. But even then, on a Saturday and Sunday, what are you doing? You're running around, outside, maybe for grocery shopping and things you couldn't do in that regular work week. Or you're in a house doing laundry and cleaning up and, things like that. But do you get where I'm coming from? An individual really does not have a time for themselves, But you got to really be on, prioritizing your time, But it's and I'm real good with that. But I'm saying it's still tough on the average person. I'm just giving you the average example of what people are going through. They really have no time to sit back, meditate, heal. I mean, if they do, it's not as much as they need to decompress. Why you think when people, get out of work, they sit in their cars to decompress? When people go to bars after work, happy hour, to decompress. You walk in the door, throw your bag on the table or on the ground, and you sit on the couch to decompress. You might not even cut on the TV. And if you got little ones, you got to tend to them, as quick as they can because they're young. They need tended to. So you really don't have no time for yourself. And see, and this is why the scriptures everything I'm saying goes back to, that's why the scriptures always go back to play. As we dealt together as a big family, we would help one another out. And then you people ain't gonna like, women ain't gonna like it mostly. But see, this is where multiple wives came in. And that burden, so to speak, wasn't just put on one wife of, she got to tend to the kids all day and clean and do this and do that, which it wasn't a burden to them as they didn't look at it as a burden back then because the man took care of everything. All she had to do was tend to the children. But if there was more than one wife, they would help each other collectively in different areas and cover each other in different areas. One day, one would do this. One day, another one would do that. So to help each other do this, they make it easier or lighten that burden of doing particular work. It would take the load off one another so they wouldn't have to deal with so much bullshit. But see, we don't have that here in this society, especially over here in I'm speaking in the West. You see? But it all goes back to this is what the scriptures go back to. The scriptures go back to all these things. The standard, the way. But see, since the standard is not being followed, this is the BS you have to deal with. I made a lesson about this before. This whole, weekly pay or bi-weekly pay, that's wicked. You're supposed to get paid by the day because if you need to go purchase something that day, you will have the fears to do it. But instead, you got to wait a whole week or 2 weeks to get what you need at that second. Come on, man. Just so they can tax you more? That's usury. That shit is wicked. So Esau don't go about it the biblical standard because he's the devil. You see what I'm saying? He's the complete devil. And the money that we do get, it's like it's bags filled with holes. So as soon as we see it come in, it goes right out the freaking door. Haggai chapter 1 verse 6. It says, ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but you have not enough. And me, I work a lot. I work a lot of overtime. But it's the more overtime you work, the more freaking money they take out. You see? The more money they take. So it's like, you do a lot of labor, but you don't bring as much as you should. And we're not getting paid our worth. Not whatsoever. Okay? It says, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into bag with holes. Like I say, so it's just like you think you're filling up your bag, but and you're carrying it, but it's just falling right out. Okay? So, I just wanted to do a walk and talk to the spirit and just Mention of how, this whole rat race that he put people in, that he got the earth in. The earth is through under his rulership. Under his rulership, the earth is defiled. Under his rulership, the mindset of the people is screwed up. But he think he's the smartest man walking this planet. No, the scriptures call him the basest man. The basest man. Matter of fact, what it says, riches gotten by deceit. And I'm going to end it. I'm just, flowing through the spirit. Just flowing through the spirit, man, What is that? That was... Here, Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 8, it says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And this is talking about you, Esau. Okay? Because you have done a lot of unrighteous dealings throughout the earth. But now, the Lord has been calling you out for this for a long time, and your ass is guilty. You see, the men of the Lord, the elect, we're a witness against you. We're testifying against you to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. And you going to pay. All right? You're not going to get off scot-free. Okay? You're not going to get off scot-free. Your ass is about to be charged. You see? You're about to be charged because your ass is guilty, man. You see? And we here to tell you, and we here to call out your bullshit. All right? So it says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And we always mention, as we say, for Esau is what? For Esau is, hold on. It says for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that falleth. All right? So what you are witnessing right now is all's happening through the spirit right now, but it's going to get physical of your downfall and our rising. Okay? This is what you're witnessing. So it says the kingdom is translated from one people to another. All right? So there you have it. So that was just a quick walk and talk that I wanted to do through the spirit. Lord willing, hope it was edifying. Till next time, I want to say shalom.